All right, right now we want to turn back to Hannah in the Storm Alert Center. As it's really warm out there right now. It's warming up.
Yeah, it's the last time we looked at the temperature, it was already 81 degrees. So I'm curious whether we're going to get a little bit above 88 over here in Chattanooga. I believe the record is the record is 88. So I'm curious if we're going to go above closer to 89. But I mean, we are seeing those warm temperatures close to 90 all around the board over here. So we'll see whether those temperatures overachieve. It's also going to be super muggy, going to have those gusty winds, but we should stay nice and dry. That rain staying far out to the west. We got this system, this front here, which is just keeping any of that rain firmly out to our north and west. Looks like areas of western Tennessee as of right now, you know, getting a little bit of a break right now, but there is more rain on the way. So I wanted to take a second and show you guys. So this is the 2-day rainfall that these areas have already received. So we got areas Bowling Green, 8 to 10 inches of rain. You know, Evansville, we're looking at that 5 to 6 inch range. Memphis, you know, just over 7.5 inches of rainfall. Again, that's what we've gotten so far. When we take a look at the next couple of days here, there's my futurecast again. I might have accidentally gotten the wrong button, but as we take in the next couple of days, I'm pretty sure I've got a futurecast for the rain total amounts. But again, that rainfall is going to go ahead and move in. We're going to see more of that potential deadly flash flooding that's going to work through, potentially historic. Again, it's going to cause a huge punch for these areas. And then as we head into Saturday, you know, that line finally starts to shift forward and we start to see this work into our area. So heading into your Sunday, that's when us here in Chattanooga will finally start to see this work through. So again, this line is finally going to work its way into the Chattanooga area Sunday morning into your Sunday afternoon, and then continue to work its way through, and then starting to dry out as we head into your Monday. There we go. That was the correct one that I'm looking for. So over the next 3 days, I'm going to emphasize the areas out to the west. They're still looking, remember, some places have already seen 10 inches of rainfall, looking at an additional 7 to 10 inches of rainfall just to kind of in those bullseye areas there in the purple, an additional 4 or 5 inches there that you see in that red and that orange. So a very dangerous situation is likely going to unfold on top of the tornado, the damaging wind threat. So today, again, you've got that moderate 4 out of 5 risk out to the west. Heading into tomorrow, very similar story with that enhanced 3 out of 5. Wouldn't be surprised if that does get upgraded. Now for us heading into your Sunday, the storm prediction does have us under a slight 2 out of 5 risk for severe weather there in the yellow. In the dark green here, that's a marginal 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather. So the overall threats that we are looking at as we head into the next couple of days for us, here's the potential rainfall for us. We could see up to 2 inches of rain falling in, you know, a relatively short period of time. Overall, I think the biggest threat we're looking at is going to be that flood risk. But again, high winds there kind of on that scale, large hail, and then a very, very low tornado threat. You know, not really looking that to be a big issue. It's mostly just kind of looking at the potential for a few areas that could have some flash flooding or ponding. But again, big stories out to the west. We've gone ahead and labeled Sunday as a storm alert weather day just as a precaution. Definitely going to get rain, possibly a few thunderstorms. So make sure you're staying tuned. We'll give you all the updates you need to know heading into the weekend.